Let's talk. Let's talk overcoming grief today.
Wow, that's everybody has experienced that in some form or another.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Now I know I have not ever experienced Malika losing my mama.
Me either.
My
But I have
God.
experienced someone close, like a
Yeah.
mom.
I've experienced. I got friends who literally lost their mom. Well, today, y'all, we have Sister Carrie Murray with us, and she lost her mom. So we want to talk to her about what happened. We want to really get in there because, like I said, you know, people say, "Well, I understand what you're going through."
And really,
Yeah.
they don't
I mean,
understand.
you can't
They
understand some of you never
have never
been
been
through
through
it.
it.
So, Carrie, I
Right.
want to understand. I want to help you,
Yeah.
sister. But then I can't do something that I myself
That's
never
right.
been through.
That's
Right.
right.
So
Right.
talk to me.
Right.
What the day you found out
Mhm.
that your mom had passed, what exactly were you doing?
I was on the way to Charleston for a little girls' night at the church. Not night, but evening at the church.
Uh-huh.
And I got the phone call from my stepfather saying that, my mom wasn't moving or waking up or anything. And I was like, well, just go in there, shake a little bit, she'll get up.
Mm.
After he
So-
said that, what was the first thing on your mind?
Well, the first thing on my mind was maybe mama's just sleeping hard,
Wow.
or, but he called back and said, Carrie, she's gone. She's gone.
Ooh.
And my heart broke.
Mm.
Jesus.
My heart broke. I literally felt my heart
Jesus.
break.
Jesus.
And
Jesus.
all I remember was just praying in the spirit.
Mm.
I was praying in the spirit, and my Shantae and Genovia and Brother Bean was with me.
My goodness.
And I remember them just
The river.
Always.
The
Always.
river was there. And
Always.
I remember them just getting kind of quiet, like, oh man, I don't know what to say.
Oh.
And I remember Shantae just rubbing my back and saying, it's all right, it's all right.
Mm.
And I was praying in the spirit. just
I
praying
can
in the
only
spirit.
imagine the emotions
Ooh,
from where
Lord.
you were to you getting home.
Right.
What was the emotions that was
Yeah.
going through
Oh.
you? Like, what
Ooh,
were you
no.
feeling?
I don't, to be honest with you, I really can't explain the feeling
Mm.
because it was just something, it was just unexplainable because I was ready to get to my mom and
Mm.
I actually switched cars
Okay.
and I was with Ariel and I remember
Wow.
it was like everybody was stalling and I was like, what is y'all doing? I want to hurry get to my mama, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But I had to remember, calm down, Carrie, just be calm. And I just prayed in the spirit and it was just, I'm telling you, God
Awesome.
is awesome.
Yes, he
That
is.
Holy
God
Spirit.
is awesome.
Ooh,
That
he is
praying in that
awesome.
spirit before I
It
got
works
there,
now.
Yes.
that it works.
Oh my
Nobody
God.
can tell me
Mm.
that God is not a comforter.
Jesus.
The Bible says he's your peace in the middle of a
Yes.
storm.
Yes.
So
Yes.
he gives you that peace when you rely on him.
Yes, he does.
Well,
Yes, he
Lord
does.
Jesus, Malika just got through talking a song. Cause he's your peace in the middle of the storm. Girl, thank you for that song. Thank you. But the Bible does say he is our peace.
Yes.
And at that moment, you experience God, your peace.
yes.
Mm.
Yes,
In the
I did.
midst of that, I mean, like, yeah, that was a storm.
It
And in the
was.
midst of it, you experienced the
peace.
God who
The
was your
peace of
peace.
God.
Yes, I did.
Was
Yes, I
was there
did.
like some people say like they were numb. Were you like numb? Like a numb feeling?
No, I
No?
wasn't numb. I was just, I
Were you
don't
in
know.
shock?
I was in shock, but I was
Okay.
just looking more for I was looking for more of God to just come down, God, like
Jesus.
be with me, like
Jesus.
hold my hand.
Yeah.
I need you right now. You know,
my
that was what really going through my head at the moment because
My God.
I couldn't even think straight or do nothing else. It was just like,
Mm.
God, I need you right now.
Jesus.
Like come on down here right
Ooh,
now.
yeah,
I need you
come
right
on
Down,
Jesus.
Jesus.
But listen, didn't you have a dream?
Yes, I had a dream right before my mother passed.
Oh, wow.
And in the dream, she was just so pretty and she was bright. She had her hair all pinned up and stuff. She was
Come on
Good,
now.
okay.
Come
yes,
on
she
now.
was.
Kevin
And-
got flair going on.
yes. And in the dream, she was just so bright and pretty.
Mm.
And she said, Carrie, when you get to heaven, everything's going to change. And I said, Mama, you talking about some heaven? You right here. What you talking about?
Jesus.
But I got the confirmation from you. You told me God's preparing you, Carrie.
Mm.
God's preparing you. And within that year, my mom gave her life to the Lord.
Woo!
thank
Glory
you.
She
to God.
forgave people that had hurt her because my mama was full of unforgiveness and
Jesus.
bitterness.
Jesus.
And me and her relationship even got better
Wow.
Amen.
because I released things off my heart from when I was a little girl.
That's so
and she
awesome you
received
did
me.
that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, they don't get the chance to do that. They
That-
don't
Right.
that's
get the
right.
chance
Right.
to release things that's on their heart. They hold things for years, and they don't get to, release that and come together as family or as friends before they
sir.
leave here.
Right,
So now they
right.
living with regret
Right.
Mhm.
because they weren't able to say their true heart to that person.
That's right.
So it's awesome that you was able to do that with your mom and
Mhm.
gain that relationship back.
Right.
That
Yeah,
is
to
so
God
true.
be
And
the
I
glory.
guarantee you felt better
I
getting
did.
that off of you.
I did.
And thank God you were able to tell her that
I
while
did.
she was here.
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh,
Yes.
go. Okay.
Jesus.
Okay. See your mom in the coffin.
Mhm.
And you're looking, and a lot of people are there. You feel really secure. You feel really, really
Yeah.
secure. I mean, what's going on in your head?
Well, at that time, my mom got cremated. Actually, she got cremated, but I was
Okay.
there the day she got cremated,
Wow.
and they came back and they had the bag with the ashes, and I was like, oh,
Oh,
man, they burned my
Lord.
mama up,
Jesus.
But at the funeral, I felt a heaviness because I don't know, it was just like a heaviness, like, oh man, this is it, like this is the last
final
time.
goodbye.
Yeah, this is the last time. And then I had my stepfather with me because he was, I felt like at that moment I had to be strong. I felt like I had to be strong for me, my siblings, and my stepfather.
Right.
I had to be strong for them. So at that moment, I mean, I had knots in my stomach.
Jesus.
It was just like, oh God, what is this? What is this? But even in the midst of all that, I said, God, I know you with me.
Woo.
I know that you're with me. You got to help. I mean, I was telling God, like, amen. Let me do it now. Right now, right now.
So how long has it been since you lost her?
It's been 2 years.
2 years.
It's been
years.
2 years now.
Within those 2 years, how did you get from, say, the day of the funeral and coming through the process? Because, after the funeral, everybody's gone.
Right.
And now you're here
Right.
by
Yeah.
yourself to
Right.
think about I can just imagine me. If that was me, I would be thinking about all the things I didn't say, all the things I could have said, all the things that I would have said,
That's right.
or things like that. And you're by yourself and you're dealing with all these emotions all at one time. How did you overcome all of that?
Well, that was a process.
My
It
God.
wasn't something that
Overnight, right?
overnight. It was not. It was a process.
Mm.
Because even after the funeral, I was good. I said, all
Okay.
right, God, I'm all right. Thank you for being my strength. The next month, I was a total wreck.
Ooh.
I was a total wreck. I was just emotional. I was crying all the time. And, I was like, you know what, God, I know I'm going to have my days.
That's right.
But this was more than a day. It was
Wow.
weeks, months.
Wow.
I even went through depression.
Mm.
And I didn't
Wow.
even know what it was because I was like, well, maybe I just need to get myself back together, because I'm a bubbly person. I always try to be
Yes,
happy
you
and
are.
stuff,
Yes, you
So,
are.
but I was going through depression. I lost my apartment.
Jesus.
I had to go live with my dad. So while all that's going on, I'm still thinking about my mama. Because who the first person you call when you get in
That's
trouble?
right, Mama.
Who the first person you call when anything going on?
Mom.
You always
Even
call
the
your
football
mama.
players. You see them. Mama. Hey, Mama.
Yes, yes.
That's
So
Mama.
that was who I wanted to talk to. I wanted my mama,
Yeah.
but I didn't have her then. So there go God.
That's
Wow.
right.
Come talk to me,
That's
Carrie.
right.
Ooh.
That's
Let me
right.
do it for you.
That's right.
I can help
Ooh,
you.
My God.
Talk to me. So it's a process. I'm not gonna tell anybody when you grieve on your own time.
Jesus.
Don't let nobody
Yeah.
tell you, oh well, it's only gonna take you 2 or 3 months. You'll get over it. You're not. It's gonna take.
Speak.
You have to heal from the inside.
Jesus.
You have to let God heal you. And he may take 2 months. He may take 2 years. He may take 20 years.
That's right.
But you have to let yourself heal. And just don't sit in it so long.
Speak to the people.
Don't sit in it so long because it's gonna hurt.
That's just
If you lost a
natural.
parent, it's gonna hurt.
My
It's gonna hurt because your mom's like your first best friend, your
Jesus.
first everything.
Mhm.
But you have to don't sit in it, but let God heal you.
And you know what's so awesome about this situation, Carrie? And a lot of some people who do lose their mom or their dad, you had the knowledge and the relationship with God to depend on Him.
Yes.
Some people don't have that relationship to
Yes.
God, so that's not the first thing they turn to. They'll
Right.
turn to a bottle.
Yeah.
They'll turn to drugs.
Yes.
They'll turn to other people
Yes.
doing things
Yes.
just to relieve the
The pain.
loneliness and pain.
Right.
So the
right.
good thing about your situation is that you had God to depend on, and you
Mhm.
knew the first thing to do
Who could
is
help
to
you?
turn to God because that was
Yes.
your strength.
Yes.
Yes.
So that
Yes.
was awesome.
Oh,
Yes.
that you know what, Carrie?
Yes.
You answered the question I was getting ready to ask you. What would you tell somebody out there who experienced grief, and you just
Yes.
answered it?
Yep.
But y'all know, I want to say something real quick. You know, every time somebody tell me about somebody dying, y'all know the first thing come to me. Every black person I know watch Good Times, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know. Every time I hear about somebody, y'all think about Florida Evans and D. Start with the D. Start with the D. Every time, it never. I'm serious.
Yep.
It's
That's
funny,
right.
y'all, but I'm telling y'all,
Yeah.
every time I hear about somebody
Yes.
dying, I think about when it finally hit her,
Right.
and she was in that kitchen, and she had that plate, and she's like, "Dang!" Now look at Malika said in the word. Oh, I thought you said. I thought you said the word. I said, "Oh Lord," Malika said, "Dang." Okay, dang, dang, dang. I thought about that, you know, and I
Yeah.
be thinking about that. That was a moment.
Yes.
That it really
Yeah.
hit her. She was trying to be
Yes.
strong and
Right.
everything else, but then here she is by herself in the kitchen, and
Right.
it hit her. And
Right.
I just believe that you had those moments, and you're telling us you will have moments like that.
You will.
And the way to overcome it is the Lord's help.
Yes.
Is to know that you need Him.
Yes.
All right. So that
Yes.
brought me to the quote of the day. Malika, will you read the quote?
Yes. The quote of the day is coming from Earl Grulman.
Ooh,
And it
Grumman.
says, grief is not a disorder, a
Mm.
disease, or a sign of weakness.
Mm.
It is an emotional, physical,
Ooh.
and spiritual necessity.
Wow.
I never thought about it
Right.
like that.
Mhm.
It
Right.
says the price that you pay for love,
Uh-huh.
the only cure for grief is to
It
grieve.
is to
Right.
grieve.
You have
It's
to.
not a disorder,
No.
but it's the processing of love, the
That's
love
right.
you
That's right.
have for somebody. You
That's
have
right.
to process the fact that they're not physically here.
There.
Right.
And that love, it just the grieving process is necessary.
That's right. Something Carrie said that was so true and vital is this. People think there's a time limit on grief.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to stay in it,
Right.
but
Right.
you do want to grieve
You really do.
for that loved one, because
Right.
if you don't grieve it out, you'll end up doing something that you regret later.
It's
Right.
true. It
Right.
says it's a spiritual thing also.
Mhm.
What makes it so spiritual is that you allow yourself to grieve,
Right.
and then you allow the God who
That's
is
right.
your peace
Mhm.
and your comfort to come and comfort you.
That's right.
And that takes you up, believe it or not. That causes you to be strengthened even the
That's
more to go
right.
through
It
it.
does.
That's right.
But
All right.
another thing, oh, I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead, baby,
but another
you go
thing
ahead.
is you want to grieve properly too.
Wow.
Like you said, some people, I know some people when they lose a parent,
Mhm.
they do drugs, they
Yes.
drink, they even sex a
That's
lot.
Right.
That's
They
right.
just do unnecessary things
Mm.
instead of just grieving. You know, but you have to properly grieve.
Ooh, I like
properly
that,
grieve.
Carrie.
Yes.
Properly.
Properly
grieve.
grieve. Oh
Properly.
my God. I love it. Allow it. That means
Yes.
allow it.
Right.
There's nothing
Mhm.
wrong with you. There's not,
Right.
grieving it's a process of healing.
That's
is.
right.
That's what. So allow yourself
is.
to heal. Okay. So let's come from Psalms, because y'all know we got to put the word of God on it.
That's it.
That's
Psalms
right.
34:18. What does it say?
It says, if your heart is broken,
Mm,
you'll find God right there.
whoa.
If you're kicked in the gut, he'll help you catch your breath.
Yes, he will.
Ooh.
Yes, he will. He will now. He'll do that now.
He'll do
If
it.
He
in
will,
that case.
he will do that.
You
Jesus.
kicked in the gut.
Ooh, he'll do that.
Because
now.
that probably feel like you was kicking the gut. My
Ooh.
God, losing your mama.
gut,
My
stomach,
Jesus.
everything.
Jesus.
Mm.
I can only imagine.
So since then, Carrie, how have you become?
Now, since then, I have become. My mom would be so proud because she always said, she always encouraged me so much, and you know, I'd be like, "Oh, mama, I ain't doing it." But now it's like I always hear my mama, come on, Carrie, you could do it,
That's
girl.
Jesus.
I believe in you. She always tell me, Carrie, you one person I know. When you start something, you finish it.
Jesus.
So I always think about that, and I have really become a whole different person. I have even come stronger
That's
Jesus.
mentally.
Amen.
Jesus.
I have come stronger because it's just
Mm.
like, I don't have that. It's like a pillow. You know how you go to your mama and she's your pillow, you tell her everything and it's so soft. But then now I ain't got it, so it's like, oh, Carrie, put your big girl drawers on there. You got to do this now. You got to do it. You got to do it.
Wow. Wow.
That's it. Because you have a child that's dependent on you.
Yes.
And
yes.
you can't
Yes.
be living in a state of grief all the time because
Right.
now you have someone dependent on you.
Right.
You're the pillow.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
You're the pillow, and
Mhm.
he needs you.
Right.
So you can't just stay and waddle in that.
No,
So,
you can't.
I mean, hey,
can't. And even with him, Nazir was there when she passed.
Wow.
And it was just, Nazir, he didn't really understand because they was in the house dancing and playing around,
wow.
and he was like, well, grandma was fine, So, even with him, I told Nazir, you have to grieve too, son.
that's right.
Amen.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
we just thank God today.
Yes.
Amen.
For
Yes.
how God has brought you where
Yes.
you are now.
Amen.
And we call her Carrie Dairy, Carrie Mary. Pound cake going on up in here. And y'all, she also have tell them about your child. She got that cake butter. What am I calling it right this time? Because I be calling no kind of name. Don't do
So,
that to people stuff, Pastor.
I'm the owner of Cake Batter Body Butter. It's actually a body butter. It's very, very, very
It is.
It
It
is
is.
good, scrumptious. I mean, if you got dry
Yes.
skin, dry feet,
Honey,
dry
if you're
elbows,
ashy,
Yes,
if you're
ashy.
ashy, I got you.
it'll help you.
I got
ash.
you.
Yes, it will. Because
Yes.
it help a sister.
Yes.
I use it and I see, girl.
Amen.
I look with before and after. It's a blessing.
And you
Amen.
got
Amen.
this body scrub too.
You got the
That's
body scrub.
I got
really
the body
good.
scrub too.
Ooh,
I got
go,
the body
girl.
scrub too.
And I like the way it smells.
yes.
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 Y'all listen, somebody who is on here right now, you can get a gift from this Carrie Mary
Yes, you
with
can.
that
Right.
cake butter just for you. All I want you to do is say this in the comment section. Go, Carrie. Go, Carrie.
Go,
Now, the
Carrie.
first person who does it, because everybody can't do 10 trillion
Right.
people. All right? All right, y'all. So, Carrie,
Yes.
we want to tell everybody, when can they tune in,
That's right.
Malika, and tell us about Wednesdays and Mondays and Fridays. What's going on?
Well, our Monday is Mystery Monday.
Yeah.
You gotta tune in because you don't know what prize we're gonna
Mystery.
pop out the bag and give you. On Wednesdays and on Fridays, we have our Trivia Fridays. So you got to listen in all week long. You can't cheat. You can't cheat. And don't look at Monday and Wednesday and then think you won't get the trivia answer on Friday because that ain't going to work like that.
Yeah.
It's going to come from one of them days. You don't know. But we're going to give a prize for that also. And you
Yes.
can find us on Facebook
Hello.
and YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe on that page. Okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh,
I like that one. I like that. I like that.
trying to learn it outside, But
That's right.
I just want y'all to know we are so excited
Yes,
that
we
y'all
are.
listen in on Let's Talk, and some of you guys have been so encouraging, and we
Yes.
don't even mind the critiques. It's been good too.
That's
'Cause
right.
somebody told us
Right.
y'all getting better. Thank y'all for listening and looking at us. Well, girls, on Friday is Q&A Friday. Oh my God,
Bring
we're
your
gonna get
questions,
questions
bring your
from you,
questions, bring
and
your
especially you
questions.
from all over. It's been awesome, and we're gonna answer some of those questions.
That's right.
But if I don't answer them completely right, we don't answer completely right. Don't y'all be mad.
Take it for
okay?
love. Take it for
Ooh,
love.
take it to
for
love. Take it to love. But we love y'all
We
today,
love y'all.
and we're talking today,
And we're talking tomorrow.
but we're gonna
Talk
talk it out.